Hello YouTube. Well, it's been a hot minute since your boy's donned the black suit, so I figured it was due time. Usually when I take a minute to put on my so-called suit of armor, it's because whatever song I'm about to listen to is going to give me some emotional reaction. And this song very well may. But my choice of attire for this video today is less about my own defenses and more about respect. Johnny Cash is the original OG Man in Black. To sit and listen to one of his most powerful performances of all time, wearing anything less than this just didn't feel right to me. I'm usually like a baggy sweats and t-shirt kind of guy, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it today. If you have somehow made it this far in your life without hearing this song, I'm going to warn you, you're in for a ride today. You are about to embark on what may be a very emotional journey for you. Full transparency, I am no stranger to Johnny Cash or this song. Johnny Cash is some of the earliest music I was ever exposed to in my life. And this album, The Man Comes Around, is probably my favorite body of his work. This was created both towards the end of his career and his life, and you can definitely tell that it's the work of somebody with a weathered soul. Johnny Cash actually didn't even write this song. That credit belongs to Trent Reznor of 9 Inch Nails. I feel like whenever Johnny Cash comes into conversation and people start talking about his work, this song always ends up getting mentioned. And for good reason. This is one of the most emotionally charged, soulful songs you will ever hear in your life. Today we're listening to Johnny Cash's Hurt. And as always, before we start, a quick mental health check. If you're not doing okay mentally, especially if you feel like you might hurt yourself or somebody else, stop this video and go get help. Find a trusted friend, family member, medical provider, or reach out to your region's suicide and crisis help service. The world is a better place with you in it, and I'm so happy you're here. Even if sometimes it hurts. All right, everybody, here we go.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt.
Do you see? Do you see what I meant? I wasn't joking. I wasn't being facetious. There was no hyperbole. This song is an absolute masterpiece in every way. This is a man who is looking back on his life, looking back on all that he's accomplished, and realizing that so many of those things that he used to think were important really weren't. I think every human is guilty of this at some point in their life. We get so wrapped up in the minutia of life that we forget to live it. You get focused on making money or earning a promotion, how many followers you have on social media, arbitrary things that in the long run really don't matter. Now I know perhaps I am jaded because of my perspective. It's been over 3 years now since I lost my daughter to suicide. And I'm telling you, to go through such a terrible thing at age 35 changes you for the second half of your life. I used to think that I knew what a bad day was. I'm a 15-year military veteran with 3 tours under my belt. I have known what it's like to be sad and stressed and tired beyond measure. But I'm telling you that all of the negative experience I had in the first 35 years of my life pales in comparison when added together compared to the day my daughter died. And I have definitely found myself on a very different path since then. It's like the old adage goes, no amount of money ever bought a second of time. And this is Johnny as a very weathered, aged man looking back and acknowledging that life lesson. Don't waste your life.
Will make you hurt.
You stay the hell away from me, you hear?
I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else. I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all. My empire of dirt, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself. I would find a way.
I've heard this song over 100 times. I've probably heard this whole album over 100 times. And it just never fails to get me. And even though I've listened to it so many times in my life, I don't know if I've ever actually sat and listened to it since my daughter died. Part of the message of this song is acknowledging your mistakes and your regrets. And I will never have any regret bigger than not being able to save my daughter. She died alone and sad in her room, directly above me, as I slept in mine. She was 13 steps away from me. To be 13 steps away from your child when they die, it may as well have been 1,000 miles. And I know all this regret is just part of grief. It's part of the price of having had her and loved her. And it's something I have to carry for the rest of my life. And however long that is, I'll do that. I would endure 100 lifetimes of this for her. But even though I'm not anywhere near as old as Johnny Cash was when he made this, like him, I can definitely look back on my life with regret. If I could start again, I would find a way. But that's just not how life works, I suppose. There is no rewinding that clock. If you are also inclined to leave a comment in this video, let me know whether or not you've heard this song before. I'm curious how many of you haven't actually heard this song. And hey, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, why not click that bell while you're here? It's the best way to help me out and it doesn't cost you a penny. And thank you so much for giving me a few minutes out of your day. That's it for today. I'll see you guys on the next one. And in the meantime, as always, please take care and remember to love yourself.
Let me get on you.
You're too big.
No, I'm not. Let me get on you.